Hey, it's Klaus here, e-commerce growth advisor and business coach with another site review. And this time I want to do things a little bit different than normally. Normally I'm looking at stores of our group members, and most of them are beginners or just for a few months in business. This time I want to look into a store which is a multi-million-dollar store. So the store is called Skinny Me Tea. It's an Australian company. The business has been established or founded by Greta van Riel. So when she started with this business, she was a one-man, one-woman show. And after 6 months, she got this business into six digits revenue per month. Now they're selling detox teas. And I want to go through this super successful business and to show you how they structure their site, their Shopify store, and if there's anything that possibly can be improved. Now we are on a homepage here, and as you can see, they have a notification bar, as I always recommend, very small up here. They give just a couple of urgency, scarcity factors up here. So limited stock obviously creates an urgency. They offer up to 50%, so that's a bonus there, and they have free tracking. So that's basically three benefits why buying from them, or two benefits and one urgency factor there. But it fits quite nicely up here. Up here, and I think that's a little bit lost, they have a account creation thing there. Normally people would suspect it on this side. They have to decide to do it on the left side. I'm not sure how many people go in there, have their account. Maybe we'll find out once we dive in a little bit deeper into the store. On the right-hand side here, we have the search icon, and as by now, you should know that I prefer search boxes that are open over a icon that I need to click. And then here, if I click twice, it takes me to the search page. Again, that would be easier if I just have a search bar. And even if I click it here, you see it's basically blending in. I see the cursor blinking here, and there's just a gray line here. So it's not 100% clear that now I can start searching on this site. Now, I don't know how many people are searching on the site itself. That would be interesting to find that out from Google Analytics on how many site searches they have and what people are looking for. But in general, people who are searching on your site are converting much higher than somebody who's just browsing your site. So if you have more than 20 products, then I would recommend you have a search box viewable up here in the navigation instead of having this icon and to have one additional step where you need to click and open that. Logo itself, SMT, they're in business for a while, but obviously the logo doesn't tell the story. Skinny Me Tea, obviously, yes, I can sort of read it out of the domain. I like that the logo is relatively small, doesn't take much space. But it doesn't really tell the story. I would possibly have a subheadline under here, and then really writing it out, Skinny Me Tea, so that people really understand what this kind of abbreviation stands for. So that's something that's particularly important for first-time customers. Obviously, returning customers know where they are, and for them, it's not that important. Then up here, you can always see that they have put in money-making links up here. And then they have results, which I think might fit in there. The About Us, the FAQ, the contact, the blog, all of these things I would put into the footer. At this point, I don't want to have anyone going to the blog at this point of time. If I have a first-time customer on my site with a purchase intent, I want to use the homepage as a platform to get them to the product that they are looking for as quick as possible. So I would facilitate the navigation for that a little bit more. And not sure if they have more subcategories here. I would definitely move a couple of things just into the footer. I have a currency exchange converter here, which is fine. And as I am in Europe right now, it automatically has pre-selected euros, which is fine. Then they have the cart here. Now, with the cart, two things to it. I like that they show the price of the items that are in the cart. That is a very, very nice feature, which I will recommend more in the future. And the number of items in the cart. Now, there is no image, so I have literally to read the word card here. Now, the human brain captures an image many, many times faster than it reads a word. And people are sort of used to card logos. So the change that I would do here is I would create a card logo, possibly have the word card descriptive under the logo, and then still showing how many items are in the cart, and I would highlight that with a different color, and then also showing the price. Now there's a little bit of space to do all of that. Possibly needs to be a bit development work to get this right, but I think then the card will be more into your face, into your eyes, stand out a little bit more, and people will really see what they have in the cart. Now, as for the header image here, I like that the height is not using the full screen, so a visitor will see that there is something coming below that, which is a call to action, sort of to scroll down. Now we have the 11th of February right now, and this seems to be still like a New Year's sale, which seems to be, I don't know if that's so it seems a bit outdated, to be honest. New Year, New You sale on now. I would reckon that this needs to be updated. For instance, Valentine's Day is coming up in 3 days. So I would exchange this and have a promotion there for Valentine's Day instead of having the New Year up here. Still, they have here the 50% store-wide that they have up here. I would use this a little bit more to explain the value proposition, as you see on all my other videos, so that a first-time customer visitor of the site really understands what the store is selling, what's in it for me, why should I buy from you, all of that. You see this in my other videos. And then they have a call to action here, shop sale. I would move the call to action more in the middle and change the color, make the font bigger, and just have it standing out a little bit more. Now down here, the ultimate two-step detox program. Here it's a bit of a mix between benefits they deliver. So made in Australia, free shipping. This is more like in general, a company level what they do. Proof is in the results. That's a little bit vague to me. I would rather have a little bit different copy to tell me what is the proof or what is the result. And then the free skinny detox program. That's interesting. Now my question is, where can I get this? And then we are here, all natural ingredients, vegan, culture free, which is more product based. So I think it's a bit of a mix that they did here on different features they offer as a company and with the products. In general, it's good to have all of these. Maybe that this is on purpose. I would just structure a little bit differently, a little bit more, maybe in two sections, one that is more product based and one that is more company based, so that I can really see what kind of benefits I have here. And then we come here, and this is, I think, very nicely done. We have sort of the collections categories they offer. So they offer detox teas and anytime teas. And it's very well done. Also in the flow, it's on the right spots, not too deep there. Then a little bit about the story. Made in Australia, first, blah, blah, blah. So this would be something that I would expect in the value proposition right on top on the side. I think it might be a little bit difficult to read for visually impaired people here. Then they have customer testimonials here. I reckon that's more like a influencer testimonial. And there we have the link for the Skinny Me Detox program with all purchases. Now, what strikes me here, it says a free Skinny Me Detox program. And then I have a price tag of 38 euros down there. So is it free or doesn't it cost 38 euros there? So that's a bit of a disconnect there. And then they have obviously tons and tons of reviews, which I think is fine. I think that they overdid it a little bit. Rather have, I don't know, 10 or 20 reviews and not so many, and use the space for more customer, for more trust building factors like qualifications, awards, press mentions, so that you have building trust from different sides. And then obviously they're asking me to sign up for a newsletter to get 10% off on my first purchase, which is fine. Now let's go into a collection page and see how that looks. Let's go into Shop Detox. Save with our biggest Black Friday sale. So now that takes me even further back in time. Black Friday was in November, if I'm not completely mistaken, and we are in February. So definitely a couple of things here that are not updated for a while. So 14-day, 28-day, helping you to get aboard with our simple. Okay, we'll go in that in a moment. And okay, that seems to be like a bundle. And then I find here the packs, which probably is the bundles. They have a filter here, which is very easy. That makes absolutely sense. Detox, packs, wellness, and skin. I think that's very well done. If these are literally the categories their products fall under, then this filter makes total sense. So that's well done. And then it takes me apparently get a reload there on the page, and then I should only have the ones for health and wellness. What I would do is, just to get an idea where I am in the navigation, is to sort of highlight the section or the filter that is active. So now I'm a little bit lost. Something happens and then I'm not 100% sure what happens. And it says shop health and wellness teas, and then I would have to highlight this. This is actually good here. So we have the name, we have the stars here, also in the Amazon yellow, a number of reviews, and then we have the price here. So that's all good. Let's go in here. Now we are on the product page, what's called PDP, product details page. And this is, I think it's not badly done. So we have the product's name. Again, we have the star ratings here where I would expect them. We have the price here. Now I would move the price, the former price, up here to the right. That will move everything a little bit up. And then they have a payment plan here, which is also nice. And then the quantity, and let's see if that changes anything. No, it doesn't change anything. And then we have the add to cart. Now, the add to cart, I would have a color for all calls to action on the store that is only meant for call to actions. So there should be a color, let's see, for the store, possibly green would work, just that it stands more out, that the eye is really drawn to the button, to any kind of call to action on the page, and stands out a little bit more. Then we're going here right into a about. So that's sort of the description, which I like. This is nicely done. I would increase the font size to make a font size a little bit, and the font color should have a bigger contrast. So make this black, so it's easier to read. And we have no zoom here, which is fine. And then I have a couple of images here that are product related. This one, for instance, I like because this image gives you an idea of the size of the product, which is always a good idea. So there's not too much to say about that. And we have the ingredients here, serving suggestions, nutritional information. Now that might be a little bit difficult to read. So I would use this image and move it in the image gallery, that it has the same size like all the other images, would be much easier to read there. And then a disclaimer. And okay, so what is missing here? And we'll see if some comes somewhere. I would include the shipping and return information. So how long does shipping take? Can I return the product if I don't like it? And also answer questions that are common, so frequently asked questions. So that's missing here completely. So I would just add one more section with shipping and returns or shipping and FAQs, because that's the most common question people have. I would get rid of the social media icons. You don't want to have them on the product page. And then we're going directly here in the reviews, which is perfect. And then there is other products which are hopefully fall in the same wellness category that I'm in. And that's it for the product page. So overall, well done. A couple of things that I would add. There's a few more that I can think of, but I will not mention these here in this short video. And then let's get to the add to cart. Now the add to cart looks good to me. First thing, so they're trying to upsell me here with a tea strainer, which is actually free. That's kind of interesting. So it doesn't cost me anything. So probably I will take them up on that. Maybe that's just a little thing to get me over the ridge, over the hurdle to buy from them. So let's add this and see if this works. Okay, I've added that. That's fine. There's a little bit of a layout problem here. See here, price, quantity, and total are in different rows. We can save some space in getting this layout problem solved and have them in one row. And let's see if this updates automatically or if I can just say I want to have like more of these. I had a store a while ago where you could just add endless free products. Yeah, that's something that they probably want to look into and limit this, that people do not just get hundreds of free strawberry. Okay, now two things happen here, and that's now bad for being in the cart because you don't want to have any distraction while you're on the cart, because it's first of all annoying. And here now I'm asked about 15% off for getting or basically getting a 50% off discount while I'm signing up for the newsletter. That should not happen on the cart page. You can do that on product pages and other pages. On a cart page, you should not do that, because if I'm entering now my email address here, then probably I will get an email and I have to leave the cart page and then look up for the code, and that sort of completely disrupts the purchase flow and might end up in abandoned cart. And there was another pop-up below that, which I couldn't see because it went away so quickly. So avoid any kind of distraction on your cart page. And there it says I will use a coupon instead. Okay, let's see how that works. So if I click this, not 100% sure what that feature is about. Everything is in, that's fine. Now, the thing that they have here is the update card. It's kind of interesting because, oh, that has reset it, interesting. So if I go here, then I have to click the update card, which sort of sucks. So you can have a developer changing your card theme that if you add anything here, it automatically updates the total, so that people do not need to click on the update card. So that's about usability, and you will end up having one call to action less, which also will make the checkout button bigger. Now, what I see here, for instance, these call to actions have a different color scheme or a different look and feel than the add to cart button. The add to cart button was white frame and black text, so was a black frame, white background, black text, and here's the opposite. So keep these in line, they should be all the same. And then they don't have anything trust building here, again, like shipping, fast shipping, tracked shipping, free returns, and so on and so forth. So there is some opportunities to increase the trust on the checkout, on the cart page. Now let's go quickly to the checkout page before I end this video. And this is pretty much a standard Shopify checkout page. There's always a couple of things that you can do here. I'll not go in detail here. So yeah, that's my quick overview of skinnymetea.com. As you can see, even a $1 million store, there is room for improvement to increase, but just to get better and increase conversion rates on that and make more money along the process. Obviously, a full in-depth site review will take much longer. It's part of my e-commerce coaching program. If you're interested in that, message me and I'm happy to get you the details. And other than that, have a great day and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.